Alright guys, we are going to take on Mr. X after this one. But first we have to defeat Windman and Centaur Man, but not in that order. We're going to kill Centaur Man first, because he's weak against the Night Crush. Not that it really matters much, because you'll know what I mean when you see this boss. So he lives in the ancient city, his ability is unknown, and he's Centaur Man. He also uses a dry battery for the sake of irony. So, I don't know, maybe we'll try a special weapon just for fun. Haven't really been using that. Not much need, actually. They do come in handy in the stages, but really, not so much as in other games. In some of the Mega Man games, you need the special weapons really kind of just to survive. In this one, they're just kind of fun to use, mostly. So these fish things are usually jumping out of the water at us, but not today. That was a close call, too. Now this is not a completely unrehearsed run. I did go through this stage a couple days ago, and a few minutes ago, and it didn't record properly, so I had to redo it. And that's okay. Maybe I can do a better job this time. Ooh, whoa! This is a scary part of the game right here. There is a lot of stuff in this game where it's like if you mess up, you will die. Probably some of the most difficult spike areas in the game, in the series, some of them. I think maybe Mega Man 1 was actually one of the first of the games with the spikes, and 2. They really put the spikes to work in that one. I can't really remember very well in 3, but I'll probably be revisiting that game again in the not too distant future. So, we'll find out. I'm just going to bypass these. I was always baffled by that water. I don't really know what the deal with that is. Is there a way to, like, easily kill them? You can tell I'm not as, like, sure of what I'm doing here. Oh, that was cool. Both of those bounced off. Oh, don't hit me. Don't be a bully. I'll try this. Nope. No, it does nothing. Good job, Plant Man. Even your weapon sucks. I really miss, like, the wood shield and stuff like that, especially after playing Mega Man 2. The wood shield was actually useful. The plant barrier, well, that's another story. What do you have for me? An E-Tank. Thank you, Eddie. You're the most useful of Dr. Light's creations. Except, maybe not as much. So, we have like these weird submarines that are hidden in clouds coming up. I don't know why. I don't know how they fly either. I guess that's part of the fun. Oh good, my dog's barking at something. Yeah, he decided he has to get in on the video. Now I'm not redoing this video. Unless I have to. So stop barking, dog. I don't even know what he barks at half the time. Like, I'll look out there and there's nothing there. We live in a very quiet place. The only thing I can think of... Oh, did I just do that? The only thing I can think of is, like, maybe an animal or something. There we go. I don't know why I didn't just do that right away. So this is another boss who has 2 boss rooms for the price of 1. You know, I just might just keep recording and do Min Man. We'll also have B. B is friggin' vicious in this one. He was strong in Mega Man 5, but he is far stronger in this game. So you just do this, and you laugh as he fails. Ha! Ha ha! Away with you, Centaur Man! So we get to watch another cool Get Your Weapon type video. This is probably the worst of the weapons in the entire series. Like, at least as far as, like, actual effort put into design goes. Like, it just makes... It's just a flash and everything dies. I thought it was cool when I was a kid. Now that I'm older, I realize it was really kind of lazy. They probably just took the effect from, like, Brightman or Flashman's weapon and just recycled it. Said, okay, here's a new weapon. Alright guys, so my plan to do everything in one contiguous video did not pan out. His stage is a little bit harder than I remembered it, and I didn't quite play through it when I was going through these guys before, so I ended up dying. And I had to go back and practice a little bit, just so I could do this somewhat confidently. There we go. So there are pandas and shit in here because I guess it's China. I don't know. Oh, these guys, they're a little bit difficult to deal with if you don't know their weakness. That was one of the problems I was having. These things are the worst though. They remind me of blow dryers, or hair dryers, whatever the hell they're called. They're very annoying. You don't know when they're going to shoot you. Luckily, the Silver Tomahawk makes short work of them. This is one of the few stages where I ended up using a lot of weapons. Which is good because I felt like I was, like, really they're underutilized. There's not a whole lot of reason to use special weapons in many of the other stages, so it's nice to finally come to a point in the... Whoa! That was not cool, bro. It's nice to finally come to a point in the game where you can kind of use the weapons and play around with them and have fun. None of them are all that great, unfortunately. I don't feel like they're really kind of rehashes of old things. Like, this is kind of different. So, there's some stuff. And I like the, I actually like this weapon, the Night Crush, I think it's called. And the Spear. They're okay. But, yeah, nothing's all that great. They're mostly just, like, oh, you know, version 2.0 of, like, the weapons in Mega Man 2. Really. I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to design weapons for Mega Man games. Nor did the Mega Man development team want to be that guy either, because they actually outsourced a lot of the boss and weapon designs to fans. I guess they were just running out of ideas. I think Mega Man 2 was the first game where they did that. It was a great publicity stunt too. But, you know, it also meant they only had to design so many. I forget who all the fan-made bosses are and when that started. Although I remember hearing rumors that Plant Man was a fan-made boss from this game. So that's funny. I'm not sure if that's true or not. I'll have to look into it. Maybe in the next episode, if I remember to look it up, I'll mention that. We'll see though, because I don't have the best memory. But yeah, so, you know, the weapons kind of suck. But it is what it is. Now this guy, well, there, he's done. I walked into him in the video I did. My first try at this, I was like, oh, shit, there's a dude there. So that's kind of what happened. Of course, Evil Panda Robot number 7. I don't know if that's actually number 7, I haven't been counting. It'd be funny if I'm right. Alright, so this part's a little scary. I think this is where I screwed up and died. But you just do this, and you're good. And you do that, and you're safe. Yay! And we got over here alive. I'm just gonna grab the power up just because. Now, one of the things you have to keep in mind with frickin' Windman here is that it's really easy to use up all your Centaur flash power. Because when you hit him, he'll go into his usual invincibility mode. You don't have a lot of ammo with this weapon. And if you get trigger happy thinking, oh, you know, I just pushed the button and he dies, well, you're going to waste some of your shots and he's not going to die. So, that's something you got to keep in mind. You got to watch him. Here he goes. He's going to do some shit. Oh, well, that's what he did. I like how he spins around his frickin' ponytail thing. So you just kind of have to pace yourself. Bring the hurtin' on. And you're actually quite okay. And there you go, there's Windman. He has another rehashed Mega Man 2 weapon, and that would be the Wind Attack. I don't know what it's called actually, but it looks a lot like the Bubble Lead. Another weapon, of course, the Centaur Flash, which we were just using, is basically Flashman's weapon, a little different. But yeah, this thing is basically the Bubble Lead. So that's it for the Robot Masters. After this we have Mr. X's Fortress. I think I'm going to double up on the episodes with that too. I want to get this done because I have something else coming up next that someone requested. I'm kind of excited to play that game. And this it's really just kind of easy and I can do it very quickly. So why not just do 2 for 1 episodes, even if they're a little bit longer. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I will be back with more. And until next time, good luck and happy gaming. Although, wait a second. You know what? Why don't we hit stage select and see what happens, because we probably want to see if there's like any kind of little cutscene for Mr. X. So let's do that. Well, that's anticlimactic. Well, guys, I'll be back. Thanks again.